Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Summer. If you're not new here, then you already know, but today I'm going to be coming at you guys with a hair tutorial. I'm going to be doing 5 easy hairstyles in under 5 minutes that you don't have to use any heat on. If that's something that interests you guys, then let's just keep watching. The only things that you need for all of these hairstyles is going to be a brush. I specifically use a wet brush just because it is better for your hair. It doesn't break it, it doesn't damage it, and you can even use it when it's wet. The next thing that you guys are going to need is this olive oil edge control. I get this at Sally's and you can get it in a really big size, or you can just get it in this small size. I bought this I think about a year ago, and I mean it's still lasting me, so you really don't need that big one if you don't want to. And then you just need a little toothbrush. You can also use like an edge comb that you can get from Sally's, but I just use a toothbrush. You need a hair tie, just a black elastic. You'll need clear rubber bands. This is just so that it looks a little bit better and you don't see them. Makes the hairstyles look a lot nicer when you have these clear bands. And the last thing that you need is some bobby pins. I'm just going to be using black ones today for this tutorial, but another good idea and a cute little styling thing is if you have like a cute outfit and you want to add a little bit of color to it, or maybe you want to match the color of your outfit. I got these on Amazon and they're just a bunch of bobby pins and they come in pretty much every color that you can think of. There are more, but I just don't have them with me. But they come in like little packs. And these are really nice because if you want to spice it up a little bit and not just use black bobby pins, you can do it that way. All right, so for the first hairstyle, you just need a brush and the bobby pins that I showed you guys. First, what I do is I just put my hair parted down in the middle just to get a nice even line. You can do it when your hair is parted on the side too. You just want to put the bobby pins in a slightly different place because I do put them pretty close up to the part and then down. But if I were to do it with my hair like this, I probably would just put like maybe 2 bobby pins here and then maybe 2 bobby pins there, and that would be really cute. So we're just gonna go ahead and part our hair. For that, I just brush it back. And then I take my nails, because I have fake nails, but if you don't, just use like a comb. And just go back, and then I brush it down. It's pretty good. We're just gonna leave that like that. I really like this hairstyle because it gets everything out of your face and you don't have to worry about it falling all over and all that. I'm always putting my hair behind my ears because it's always falling everywhere, so this helps. So just brush it, and then I'm going to take bobby pins. You can either do 2 bobby pins on each side or 3 bobby pins on each side. Sometimes I even do like 1 bobby pin and then I make like an X with the second set of bobby pins and then another bobby pin underneath. But for today, I'm just going to do 3 bobby pins down in a line. First, what I do is I hold my hair down. I kind of like smooth it and I hold it down where you want it to sit flat, and then this is going to be different for each person where you first put the bobby pin, but for me, I like to have it up pretty high. And I always put the flat side up. So there's like the ridgy part of the bobby pin and then there's the top part of the bobby pin. I always put the ridgy part down and then the flat part on the top. So then you just continue to hold it down. You put the next bobby pin, you slide it back, and then you do 1 more. Hold it down, slide it on, and then if you have that happen where maybe they're a little bit uneven, the separation, because you want those to be even, I just kind of play with it a little bit and pull it down. So there's one side, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. Same exact way, I kind of eyeball it where it needs to be to make sure that they're even with each other. And you want to make sure not to get any hair on top of the bobby pin. So like right here, if like a little piece of hair went through, that's going to ruin the whole thing and you don't want that. So you're going to make sure to hold the hair down, and if you mess up and get a little bit of hair in it, you just want to redo it again. Second, and then we'll do the third. So then you just kind of mess with them a little bit. But yeah, this is the first look. The next hairstyle that we're going to be doing is just a classic tight low bun. I really like this look because it makes it so easy in the morning when you have to hurry up and get out the door, but it looks nice and classy and sleek and looks like you actually kind of tried a little bit. I usually start out with my hair in the middle, but again, as the last hairstyle that I showed you guys, you can do it with any part. Even if it was at a side part, you just want to make sure to smooth out both sides really tight and evenly. Put my hair all the way behind my ears, and then I just kind of start to brush it back and hold it with your hand like this. into a nice ponytail. Have it in your hand like this, and I just take a black elastic. This is what I always use for like the base of my ponytail because I feel like it holds it the strongest. So I just put it in a nice ponytail like that. You want to make sure it's nice and tight. And then we're going to go in with a little bit of the edge cream. This is what's really going to make it look super sleek and nice. You really don't need too much of this. You just do a tap tap in there, and then you kind of just go over the tops. And then we can put it in a bun. So I just take the hair, I twist it, then you tuck it underneath the whole bun like that, hold it, and then you just take a clear elastic so that you can't see any of the hair tie anymore, and I just hold it in place with that one. So that is the finished look. Like I said, it's very classy, very sleek, gets everything out of your face, and it's good for work, and good for when you don't have any time in the morning to get your hair done. So this is the second look. The next hairstyle that I'm going to be showing you guys is how to do space buns. I really like this one because I think it's nice and fun, but it is kind of hard to do and hard to achieve it looking like really good, especially if you don't have really thick hair, and I don't. So I'll show you guys how I get that done. What I do is I first keep my hair parted in the middle, and then I obviously finish the part to the back, and then I pull one to one side, and I kind of just leave that there, and then I just work on one. Then I just start to brush it up into like a pigtail. Also, in the last two hairstyles, I've been wearing a black sweatshirt all day and I didn't even realize, but the black lint had stuck to my armpits, so it's all gone now, but excuse the black fuzzies on my armpits before. So I just have it up in a ponytail or a pigtail, and then I'm going to secure that with a clear elastic, and this is where the trick comes. So you do it like 3 times, and when you're about to be on your last wraparound of the ponytail, you stop short. So you do something like that, and then you mess with this. You make this super nice and messy. I pull it back again so that it makes it nice and tight again. Then I pull on it some more, and then you have your tail. So once you have your tail, what you're gonna do with that is I'm gonna split it in half, split it in 2, and then I'm gonna just wrap that around until I reach the end. And you want it to be messy, so it's totally fine if it is like that. And then what I do is I just take another clear elastic, just like I did with the last bun, and I just stick it right over it all. And then you're ready to do your second space bun. You take another clear elastic, and you repeat the same process. So my next video I'm planning on filming is actually going to be a try-on haul. I was going to do it this week, but I ended up getting sick. I had just a little cold and feeling under the weather. It's a little hard to do a little try-on haul because you got to put on so many different outfits, and I'll probably do that next. But I was super excited about it and to show you guys some outfits that I put together. And you just put it over like that. Sometimes when it's out, I just kind of pull on it a little bit to make it look a little bit more messy, makes it even cuter. So they're a little uneven, but that's okay. If I were actually planning on going out with this hairstyle, I'd probably fix it. But for the video, I'm gonna call it good. This is the third look, some cute space buns. And now we're gonna be doing a messy bun, a good old classic messy bun. And again, same as the last hairstyle that I showed. These are really hard to get perfect each time, but I think I've perfected the way to get a perfect messy bun every time. So I'll go ahead and show you guys. I throw my hair down. You do want it to be messy. I don't really use the brush for this one. I kind of just throw my hair over my head, and I use my fingers to kind of get it all going the same direction that you want it to go. And I pull it into a little ponytail on the top of my head. The higher the better in my opinion, but you can put it anywhere you want. I even do this with low buns too, if I want to have a low messy bun. I take the black elastic that I showed you guys in the beginning because I use this when I want my hair to actually stay and be super secure. And I do the same thing that I did with the space buns, how I'll go over it twice, and then on that third, which would normally be your final one to make a ponytail, and instead I stop it short, so I only go to there. And then again, I mess with it just like I do with the space bun. I pull it back so you get more of your length back here, and then you kind of just tousle this. It makes it nice and messy. Take my back tail like this. I separate it in half, and then I just wrap it into the front and wrap it back again, and you kind of just tuck it in the sides. And then you're gonna take a clear elastic and you kind of just go over it all to lock it all in. I usually use 2 elastics for this one, but as you can see, it's already like the perfect messy bun. Then I go over it one more time, and there you have it. That's the 4th hairstyle I think that we're on. All right, and the last hairstyle that I'm going to show you guys is actually a classic ponytail, or I'm going to do a little bit of a fun thing to it, and I'm going to add a braid. So you can leave it at the ponytail once I get to that point, or you can just do the second part that I show you. For this one, we are going to be using that edge cream. What we're going to do is we're going to start to pull our hair back. I just kind of use my hands first just to get the process started, and then you take your brush and you smooth it out and get it brought to the top of your head. So then you're going to take a clear elastic like this, put it up in a ponytail. Make sure it's nice and tight with these clear elastics, like that. And then you're gonna take your edge cream and your toothbrush, and I'm gonna go all the way around on all these baby hairs that I have. So all of this right here, you just kind of push it back. So if you have really bad flyaways or really bad broken baby hairs like I do because of bleach, this stuff does wonders. I love it because it's moisturizing, but it doesn't make your hair greasy. It's also a gel, but it doesn't make your hair too hard. It's like the perfect combination. So now I just go all the way up, just brush it back. So there's a ponytail. If you want to leave it like that, you totally can. It's nice and sleek. It looks very chic. If I was to leave it like this, I probably would take a little piece of my hair, about like this big, make sure it's nice and smooth, and wrap it around that clear ponytail so you can't see it, like that. And then I would just take a bobby pin and bobby pin that in. But for this hairstyle, I am gonna braid it, so it'll be a little more fun. So what I do is I just take the hair that's in the ponytail and I separate it in 3, just like you would if you were gonna do a normal braid. And you want to make sure to braid over, not under, because since it's in a ponytail, if you braid it under, it's not going to have that volume anymore, if that makes any sense. But if you braid over, then the beginning of the braid has that poof to it, I guess, if you will. So then I just go down and I braid it like so. So I stop with about that much hair left. Perfect. And then I separate the braid. So it's pretty tight right now, and then I just take the braid and I go like this, evenly on both sides. And that makes the braid a lot bigger. You can tell I have some more flyaways down there. My most broken hair is down here on the bottom, so excuse that. But yeah, so that's the finished look. Nice and cute, put together again, and it keeps everything out of your face. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys taking the time. If you guys could like, comment, and subscribe down below, that would also be very much appreciated. But otherwise, I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Bye.